What's up, Cozy Gang? Happy Tuesday and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jazz. And if you've been keeping up with the latest Paralive news, then you probably already heard the exciting announcement that modding has officially arrived in Paralives. And if you're anything like me, you know this is a huge milestone for the game. One of the best things about life simulation games is the ability to customize your experience, add new features, and make the game feel truly unique to your playstyle. So, in today's episode, we're diving headfirst into the world of Paralives mods. I'll be showing you exactly how to download and install mods, where to find them in the game, and we'll also be counting down my top 10 favorite mods I've discovered on the Steam Workshop so far. From quality of life improvements to creative additions that make gameplay even more fun. We'll see which mods are worth adding to your game right now. But before we jump in, I want to give a quick shout out to my Belle Vie Digital Planner. If you're balancing content creation, work, school, business goals, or simply trying to create a more intentional and organized life, Belle Vie was designed with you in mind. It includes monthly planning, daily planning, a note section, and content planning tools to help you stay productive while pursuing your goals. If you'd like to check it out, I'll have the link waiting for you down in the description below. Now, with that said, grab your favorite coffee, tea, or cozy drink, get comfortable, and let's explore the amazing world of Paralives with mods. Let's see what the community has created and how these mods can take our Paralives experience to the next level. All right, so to get started with installing mods into your game, you want to first open up Steam and you want to go into your library, and then you want to go to Paralives in your library, and then you want to go under Workshop. Okay, and then under Workshop, you'll see the Paralives Workshop, and then it'll say items per this week. If you want to look at the items you currently have subscribed to, you can click this and it will show you all the current mods that you have in your game. If we go back and we just browse around, let's look at the most popular mods right now. So if you want to install, we're going to install invite to current lot and we'll hit subscribe. And then it's updating, and once it's done updating, the mod has been added into your game. All right, one item complete. And then we have the different categories here. You can do the mod packs, households, or houses, but there's none. I think it's because we're under most popular. So let's see what else could we add. You can add this Rocco bedroom. I think that's how you said it. The double bun hair. We can add the cartoon sensor. We can do realism lash pack. And that's basically how you download mods into Paralive. Super easy, simple, and all done right in Steam. Okay, before we jump into my top 10 mods, I want to quickly show you just how easy Paralives has made the modding process. One of my favorite things about Paralives is that you don't have to spend time digging through websites or manually moving files around to get started. From the main menu, if you simply click mods, it will take you to a directory of all the mods that you currently have installed in your game. You can also click here and browse for mods on the Steam Workshop, and it will take you into the Steam Workshop that we reviewed earlier. Also within this panel, you can see the lots that you have installed, You can see the households that you have installed. You can even access the control panel from here. And then also under the My Mods tab, say at any point that you ever want to disable a mod, you can simply click the little blue slider and turn it off, and it will remove that mod from your game. And then if you want to re-add it, you simply turn that slider back to blue and it will re-enable the mod into your game. Okay, so let's get into the game. We're gonna have Camille take a shower. Alright, Cozy Gang, we're kicking off the list with a mod that immediately caught my attention, which is the Pink Needs UI. Now, if you've been a part of the Cozy Gang for a while, then you already know your girl loves anything pink, feminine, and aesthetically pleasing. So when I saw this mod, it was an immediate download. As you can see, this mod transforms the default needs panel into a beautiful pink themed interface. It's a simple change, but honestly, it makes a huge difference in the overall vibe of the game. This mod doesn't add any new gameplay features, but it does make checking your para needs feel a lot cuter. And let's be honest, if I'm going to stare at a need panel for hours, I want it to be pretty. For anyone who loves cozy aesthetics, pink decor, or creating a more personalized gaming experience, this one is definitely worth downloading, and I'm going to give its rating a 10 out of 10. Okay, next up we have the Cook by Appliances mod in number 2. So this mod adds more realism. So this mod adds more realism to the cooking system by connecting recipes to specific kitchen appliances. Right now I have Camille making some toast by the toaster. So instead of every meal feeling the same, your paras will actually use different appliances depending on what they're making. It's a small change, but it makes cooking feel more immersive and intentional. And if you are someone who loves family gameplay, homemaking, or realistic storytelling, you'll probably appreciate this one. So I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Okay, and I think she's heading to work. Oh no. So for mod number 3, before she heads to work, we'll have her make a cup of coffee, and we are doing this by the Kitchen Awakening interactive appliances. This mod expands appliance functionality and adds additional interactions that make your kitchen feel more alive and useful. One thing I always enjoy about simulation games, especially life simulation games, is when objects have meaningful interactions instead of simply serving as decoration. This mod helps transform the kitchen into a space that feels active and engaging. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 as well. Okay, so Camille is heading home from a day of work, and then we're going to go ahead and get into mod number 4. Okay, so it's been a long day of work, and so she just wants to sit down and watch some YouTube. So, coming in at number 4, we have Watch YouTube. This mod allows your parents to watch YouTube videos directly from their devices, making everyday life feel even more realistic. And let's be honest, most of us spend some amount of time watching YouTube every day, anyways, so it only makes sense that our parents would too. Whether they are learning something new, relaxing after work, or procrastinating on their responsibility, this mod adds another layer of realism to the gameplay. So, again, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Okay, and let's say she gets tired of watching YouTube, and she wants to play a little video game. So, this is going to lead us into mod number 5. So this one made me laugh. This is the Play Sims mod. It allows your para to play a life simulation game on their computer. So essentially, your para can sit down and play a life simulator while we're sitting here playing a life simulator about them. It's completely meta, and I honestly love it. It's just something funny about watching your para spend hours gaming while you spend hours controlling them. So, for this mod, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, especially considering that it is a game that is near and dear to my heart, Sims 1, and it is where the life simulation journey for me all began. Okay, so next, going into mod 6, while she's playing The Sims, we're going to listen to a little podcast. So, this mod allows your parents to listen to podcasts and radio content through various devices around the home. I personally love this one because it makes home feel more lived in and realistic. Whether your para is cooking dinner, playing Sims, cleaning, studying, or relaxing, having background audio creates that cozy atmosphere that makes everyday activities feel more immersive. So, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Okay, so it's 5 in the evening. It's a little too early for bed, but she does need a little bit of a reset. So we're going to take a nap on the couch. So that brings me to mod number 7, which is nap on the couch. Now I know, oop, she done broke her computer. Um, anyways, we're going to take a nap. So, I know this might sound simple, but hear me out. Sometimes your para is exhausted and they don't need a full night's rest. Sometimes they just need a quick couch nap. And this mod adds that little touch of realism that makes life simulation games enjoyable. Plus, we've accidentally fallen asleep on the couch before, so it definitely makes sense. And I'm going to give this a rating of 10 out of 10 because not only does it add that realism to the game, but it also makes it convenient so you don't have to make your para go to sleep and miss a whole day or sleep for hours. They can just catch a quick little nap before a night in the town or something like that. Okay, she's up from her nap. And so since she's gotten her little nap in, she's eaten today, she's went to work. So we're going to complete this day by doing a workout on the TV. And that leads us into mod number 8, TV workout. Coming in at number 8 is a TV workout because this mod allows your parents to exercise from home while working out, while following workout programs on television. I really appreciate this mod because It expands the ways that your para can stay active in their daily lives. Not everyone loves going to the gym, and again, sometimes your para doesn't have enough time to get to the gym. So, this is another option for keeping them active and healthy. It's a small addition, but it adds a lot of realism to the game. So, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Look at her. Okay, so coming in at number 9, we have additional job occupations. So we're just going to have her find a job, even though she already has a job. But this mod introduces new career opportunities and gives your paras more options when planning their future. More careers mean more storytelling possibilities, more unique characters, and more diverse gameplay experiences. Whether you're creating a hard-working professional, an ambitious entrepreneur, or someone following a completely different path, having extra occupation always makes gameplay more interesting. So I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. And let me turn this off really quick so it's not drowning me out. And then have her go back in and we'll take a look at some of the new jobs. Okay, so some additional jobs that we have in the game with this mod, we do have some new options under law. So she can be a legal intern, she can be a file clerk as her rank, a file clerk. Why am I messing up on that word? A legal assistant, a paralegal, an associate attorney, a senior attorney, or a partner. Some new careers under the court. She can be a bailiff, a court clerk, a court reporter, a prosecutor, a public defender. In government, we have community outreach, administrative assistant, policy analyst. And then entertainment, we have background extra. She could be a stage performer. And so, again, there's more options in careers, so there's more opportunities for storytelling and gameplay. So I'm going to give this mod a 10 out of 10. And to celebrate making it through this video, we are going to end it with a nice little twerk, which takes us into mod number 10. And finally, we have the mod that absolutely makes me laugh. So yes, Cozy Gang, it's exactly what it sounds like. This mod adds a twerking animation to the game, and I honestly wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. Is it necessary? No, but it's honestly hilarious. So if you're looking for a mod that's purely for fun and chaos, this one definitely delivers. I can already imagine the ridiculous parties and moments players are going to create with this mod. So I'm going to give this mod an 8 out of 10 just for the pure entertainment value. Like, look at her. Okay, overall, I am seriously impressed with what Paralives modding community has already created. The game is still in early access and we're already seeing mods that improve realism, add new interactions, expand gameplay possibilities, and even gives us a few laughs along the way. My personal favorites would have to be the Pink Needs UI, the Play Sims mod, the additional jobs, and the Kitchen Awakening interactive appliances. But now I want to hear from you, Cozy Gang. Which one of these mods are you downloading first? And have you found any amazing Paralives mods that I should check out in a future video? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Cozy Gang for more cozy gaming content, Paralives updates, and simulation game adventures. Until next time, stay cozy, stay creative, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, Cozy Gang.